Welcome back to Us Two.
Us Two.
I'm your host, Megan.
And I'm...
No, she's not. It's just me.
Megan was actually late today, so I almost started without her.
I'm late through no fault of my own.
I don't think it would have made much of a difference if you were here or not.
Sorry, I am late through no fault of my own because I'm carless at the moment. Remember, told you last week about the car. It's in getting fixed, woohoo! But it does mean that I am vehicleless. So I had to get my dad to drop me off, which is so kind of him. But
he's always lifting and laying you.
He is good at a lift, yeah. He's sort of
like
part-time taxi. And he dropped me off and Nadine texted me, like, first of all, she just sent a question mark, which I thought that's quite intense. Like, no words, just question mark. And she wrote, when will you be here? And I said, no, I don't have a car. Like, sorry, I'm late. And she's like, she said, no, it's fine. I was just wondering. And I wrote, fucking bitch. And she wrote, don't even bother coming. I've already started.
And then when she got here, I was like, don't come up, I'm recording. No, do you know, that's the thing with text messages, they can be misconstrued.
That question mark was threatening. I don't like that. Don't do that to me again.
Sorry, do you know what it is? You're never late. So I actually was like...
And did you remember I'm motorless?
Yeah, but usually you would text and say, like, you're quite good at updates, but it was kind of like tumbleweed.
Sorry.
It was actual tumbleweed. I was like, where is she?
Fair enough.
I was, anyway.
That was this morning's argument. We're going to try and get on with the episode as best we can, but there's a lot of tension in the room. I'm feeling quite differently towards me. Also, in my dream last night, she was a fucking bitch to me. That's probably why I didn't text you. I thought, no updates for you. Anywho, how are you today, Nadine, on this Friday morning?
I am...
Which it is, by the way. It's actually bright, sunny mornings out there.
Bright, sunny morning. I've had to sort of conduct a sort of DIY.
Yeah.
I might insert a picture.
Please do.
Because I'm going to get
quite
a
something. The fact you've got stuff balancing on lamps is wild to me. Way too trusting.
I'm basically had to cover the brightness of the window because I've not got curtains or anything yet. So I've used boxes.
Nadine likes people to watch and everything she does.
Well, I've actually got a mirror that kind of covers things. But anyway, how am I? I'm good. I've been dead forgetful today, but I did forget I had PT really early. But I woke up.
Information. So.
I know. I'm glad I set an alarm because I was planning on going to the gym myself. But anyway, I set off to PT. I feel like I've lived 1,000 lives and it's still the morning.
Yeah.
So, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling energetic. It's the end of my period.
Unreal.
So I've been reborn.
Good.
I'm about to hit. Now, is it the luteal phase?
No, I was going to say, I think the luteal phase is before your period.
The follicle. Follicle.
I have no idea. I just know the luteal phase is
before.
Luteal phase. Phase.
What did you say?
I said face.
Oh, God.
One of these. I've got a nice one, you've not.
Oh.
I think that's before your period, and that's why you're like, don't poke the bear, you know?
Yeah. Totally.
Don't know what comes after.
Anyway,
probably educate myself on that. But
no, I do sometimes look and then I forget.
Okay.
But anyway, I'm feeling good. I don't know if this is my second coffee, so I'm feeling quite like...
Is it?
Pumped up.
Whoa. Well, I probably should have had to. I am not feeling so good. I had sinus infection all week. And yeah, it's definitely going now. Like, I can sleep at night, I can breathe. How awful is that?
When you can't breathe.
I had 3 nights of that, like, up all night, like, sitting upright and all that. Trying to sleep. Like, honestly,
now you're giving phlegm.
The congestion is crazy, yeah. But that being said, I've done well. I've not really had a cold or anything like that, like this winter. So, you know, you can only get so far. But I did go to London for work, which was nice. But I fear that it just was a bit too much when I don't feel well. Because, you know, London's a hustle and bustle. It's busy. And lots of germs because there's so many people there.
There is lots of germs.
So, anyway, but I'm having
Did you
a nice...
take any undergrounds?
I actually didn't for a change because I normally always would. I know you find that hard to believe, but I would always take the underground when I can. But I had way too much luggage. You
So
should
fair.
have seen me
No,
yesterday.
the underground is not for the faint.
It was hard to even get in and
For the
out of
faint?
taxis. Faint-hearted.
Faint-hearted.
Almost there.
When will I get it right, guys? Honestly.
So yeah, I just couldn't be going on any tubes with all that stuff. But
do you know? Sorry to interject. Do you know another saying that I said wrong the other day to Greg? I think that'll just stab me in the foot. It shoot me in the foot.
oh, I thought it was. I would have thought stab me in the back.
That's a completely different meaning.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay. But yeah, all that aside, science fiction aside, I have had a lovely week, and I'm excited for a really nice chilled weekend for a change.
Yeah.
I'm really going to try and rein it in a bit, guys. I've had my 6 months of being feral. Like out every weekend, just going ham on the town.
You really didn't calm it after Christmas.
No, I didn't. In January, I've been drunk all the time.
I really haven't.
So I'm gonna try and pull it back in a bit. I'm gonna hone into my wellness.
I know, but it is so hard. Like, I totally get it. It's so hard when you are single.
Yeah, like what the fuck else I like to do?
And you spend a lot of time alone.
I know,
as it is.
I do.
So
I actually came to the realisation that I probably spend like 85% of my life alone. I do. All day alone. Most nights. And this is coming from someone who sees their friends a lot. I feel sorry for people who don't see their friends a lot.
Yeah.
Because that would be a lot. But I guess maybe those people go to work and they see like work
Yeah,
friends.
I guess it's self-employed. Maybe you should just quit and go back to...
Yeah, maybe I should just get a job or something. I might go hand out CVs after this. I'm not going to do that. But
do you even hand it? Oh, no, anyway, that's a boring topic, so never mind.
I'm going to assume it's all digital these days.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't even know what we were talking about there.
Yeah.
Oh, going out, yeah. But do you know what? Like tonight we're going out with the girls and we're going to the cinema.
Yeah, we are.
I can just do some more stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. I've definitely been staying in.
Yes.
I actually went out 3 weeks ago, but I only had a couple of drinks because I had really bad indigestion.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I've told this story either, right? But I thought, like Rennie's and like Gaviscon, I thought the reason that they work is because they're mint.
The fuck?
So I thought that, right? So I basically, in the middle of the night, I was staying at my friend Sam's house and I woke up and my throat was on fire. Like, I don't know if I'd eaten something or whatever, right? So I went into her bathroom and I drank her mouthwash.
Yeah, I know. I thought that was so weird.
So I thought that was so smart. The cortisol, it was quite a lot. So
that makes me feel really sick.
And then, but it did actually help.
Right.
And it was on fire, so I didn't know what to do. And then when I told Callum, I was like, because Callum's a pharmacist, so I was like, oh my God, like, telling him, thinking, how smart am I? And he was like, what the actual fuck? That isn't like a thing. And I was like, yeah, because of the mint. And he was like, no. And then he went into this big explanation about what it actually is and isn't mint.
Well, I guess, like, why would they sell, like, Gaviscon and Rennie's if you could just use mouthwash?
Yeah.
So I guess there would be some sort of medical science behind that one.
Yeah.
But if you're in an emergency situation...
It was an emergency. So then I did that. So I wouldn't really say I drank that weekend. So I've actually been in for quite a while.
Yeah, you're ready to paint the town red.
Yeah, I'm ready for one more weekend of like relaxing, and I've been seeing loads of things, right? I know this Year of the Snake is almost sheds, right? And come on. But I've seen people saying like everyone's feeling quite shit at the moment.
Yeah, I've seen that too, because this is the final shed.
And it's like everyone's mood's quite low, and it's like, do you know what's weird? I didn't feel that in January, but I've been feeling it in February.
Well, that's because that's when it starts.
And like I've been feeling just like, I don't know, but yeah, and apparently that's why. I mean, take that with a pinch of salt.
I
obviously.
do believe that, and this is only gonna. I also seen this is only gonna happen once in this lifetime.
Thank God.
Like this huge transition, like going from the snake to the horse is such a huge jump.
How exciting, we're all going to
I
the
know.
horse.
Fuck yeah!
To the horse.
I actually ordered, did I tell you that? A huge horse canvas for my bedroom. I'm really, and that's like, a lot depends on needing a horse.
Genuinely, what the fuck?
It's two horses like jumping up and meeting in the middle. It's really cool. I've not seen it yet.
Do you know what? I bet I've seen it.
Yeah, you probably have. It's from Decennial.
Yeah, but I'm laughing that you've...
You know me, when I get something in my head, I fucking run with it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm now obsessed with horses. I actually used to be terrified of horses, and now I'm like, I actually did consider, should I start horse riding?
I bet you. I fell off a horse once, so I'm kind of...
Oh.
It kicked me in the shin. It was fucking so hurt.
Oh my God, I told this story on my podcast. My podcast. I told this story on my vlog yesterday, but I just need to tell you, like, in person, in case you don't fucking watch my vlog.
I do watch your
Okay, no,
vlogs.
I know you do. And I really appreciate that, because you probably know everything that goes on in them anyway.
I do.
And
And I've heard them 3 times.
this one's not out yet, it's to public, so this is a bit of inside intel. So yesterday I'm in London, right, and the hotel I was staying in has a spa and pool, a spa and a gym. So I was like, I'm going to go out early and use it. And when I went into the spa, I noticed it was a gender neutral changing room.
Right.
Which I don't care about. Like, I just don't want to see someone's willy, and I don't want someone to see my flivver, right? Of the opposite, of anyone, actually. I don't want the girls to see it or the guys. But I went in and
Sorry to interject, but even if you're in a women's changing room, are you seeing people's flowers?
yeah, some people are like really naked and proud.
Oh.
Some people are like that. Like, I think some people are like, I don't know, maybe it makes them feel like empowered, or like, have you never been in like a gym changing room and people are legit just butt naked and in no rush to put their clothes on?
I've seen maybe some boobs.
Yeah, I've seen like the full shebang. But
What?
so anyway, when I went in them before using the facilities, the little shower room was free, so I just went in there and got changed. Then I'm coming out, so I'm in my bikini and I'm going to get changed into my clothes. Well, sorry, I'd had a towel wrapped around me from the shower, and then I'm going to get changed into my clothes. So I come out, and when I've come out the shower door, someone went right in it. So I was like, oh fuck, that wee cubicle's not free. So there was no doors to go behind.
God.
And I was like, right, I'm going to need to like get changed like in the open here. But I was like, I've not actually seen a guy since I've been in, so it'll be fine. So lo and behold, I dropped the towel, and comes a man.
Oh no.
And I was like, oop, oop, oop. And I'm like trying to like get, it was just so awkward, and I could see he was like trying not to look like.
That is so...
I know, I thought, whatever, but like,
That's maybe a topic that's like...
that's just a tough nut to crack.
There's so many layers to the...
Yeah. I was like, wow,
that sort of...
a guy hasn't seen me in this form in a long time. I don't even know this man. But anyway, I got my gym stuff on and quickly extra premise. But anyway, today... Oh, wait, we've not even done our pits and peaks.
Right, okay, so my pit of the week was...
So much for not putting on makeup. I can see fucking mascara on your eyelashes, you bitch.
Probably still my period.
Yeah, fair.
It just really
Fucking bitch.
dragged me to the ends of the earth.
Mine's was my sinus infection.
Yeah.
Peaks.
Peaks. I will say just...
Fucking bitch.
I think my handbag really
Oh,
been
quite
put up.
right.
I'm really...
Quite right, missus.
Yeah, and I'd actually say again my peak... Quite right, missus? I'd say my peak actually is probably going to be today.
Same.
Because I'm feeling like back to myself.
Good.
I'm feeling good, energetic. I've got a good productive day ahead. I've got work. I've got play.
Nice.
I've got sleepover.
Watching.
Cinema.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like today's going to be fantastic. I'm excited to spend some quality time with my girls.
My girls.
And another peak would probably just be like yesterday in London. I was just walking about myself. I was
Yeah.
like, do you know what? I'm just an independent boss queen.
You are. You're really thriving.
So,
To Megan.
to me! Right, guys, this is part 2 of Friends Be Investigating. This is such a fun episode to do just because, I mean, it's juicy, it's
fun.
informative,
Yeah,
it's
great.
protecting the nation.
It is. And it's all anonymous.
Yeah.
So you can say whatever the hell you want.
You can get whatever you want off your chest.
And even though it is called Friends Be Investigating, you can write in about yourself. You can write in about anything you want.
Yeah.
And that's the benefit of this
That's
podcast.
the
There's
beauty
no
of it.
rules.
That's the real beauty of it. I actually, just to kick some stuff off,
Right.
I have my own sort of story. It's not like a proper story because it wasn't like, you know, there's no depth to it. There's no feelings involved, no nothing like that.
No.
But it was just a sort of gentle reminder of why I hate men. So I had this sort of like, this was only lasted a whole 48 hours, by the way, right? So as I said, it was very surface level. Just quick wee reminder. So basically I had been out at some point, won't name names or anything like that, just to keep it all anonymous on theme here. So I'd been out at a sort of bar. Yeah, bar, if you will. And I'd had quite a few drinks, you know how it goes. And a long story cut short, I ended up kissing this chap.
You shared a kiss.
Shared a kiss with this chap. Now, I obviously gave him my number at some point. I don't really remember that, but that's fine. I was obviously happy to do that because, like, I kissed him. I obviously thought he was quite hot, whatever. So the next day, you know, very, very forthcoming with, like, I mean, random FaceTime calls, lots of texts. And in my head, I was thinking, like, you just give me the vibes that you do this to everyone. And I actually said that outwardly. I didn't keep that into my head because I've went to way too much therapy to dance around the bush.
You were quite direct with that.
You know, I'm like, if you're going to try and entertain me, you know, I see it how it is. So I actually said, I was like, I feel like you're like this with everyone. And he's like, no, like, blah, 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 like, giving me all this shite talk. Anyway, so that's fine. So he's asking me to go out. And I was like, let me think about it. Like, I'm really not in my dating era. Like, I'm just not ready to entertain anything.
I'd advise no.
She did advise no, along with the rest of my friends.
It was a strict no.
So I was like, let me think about it. That's where it was left. Like, let me think about it. And then we were just chatting about normal other stuff.
Yeah.
So 2 days later, as I said, it's a 48-hour window. I get a message from a girl on Instagram who I know, and we actually share a name. So she messages me and she's like, Megan, are you going on a date with beep, beep, beep? And let's call him Romano.
Wait, why Romano?
Why not?
Did we not come up with a name?
I don't know.
Ages ago, I can't even remember.
It'll take us time to remember it.
I know.
Let's call him Romano, right? That's not his name. She's like, are you going on a date with Romano? And I said, no, like, he has kind of asked, but, like, it's not, like, officially, like, set or whatever. And she was like, oh, my God, you're going to die. And I was like, oh, what? Why? So she sends me a voice note, and she's basically telling me that, long story cut short, Romano is going around telling people that he's going on a date with me, like, one day, and then a date with the other girl who we share a name on another day, like basically in the same week. And he's like laughing about it, like, ha ha ha, like, I'm taking them both out, whatever. So this got back to the other girl, and then she shared that information with me. So we were like, what the fuck? And another girl was like, the funny thing is, I've not even agreed to a date. And I said, me neither. Like, it's not. None of us have said we're going. And he's going about running his mouth, right? So then we were like, right, let's just say something to him. So she replies to his last message when he's literally asking her out. He's asking her to go to this thing. And she replies saying, Megan Welsh, ? And he replied, like, what? And she was like, should we all just go? and then he replied to one of my, like, messages, and I just replied, wrong Megan? ? And he's never replied.
That's it.
That's it. Never a word again. So,
and he was so
keen.
He was such a keen bean.
But do you know what? It's just funny because I'm like, that's just, like, don't be so stupid, boys. Don't be so silly. Everything will get back to us, and girls have each other's girls' backs. Like, that's what I loved. Like, I loved that she just came straight away. And she actually said to me, "This is a story for the podcast." I was
So
like,
thank you.
Queen, she gets it. So anyway, again, no faith restored.
I know, but I don't think he was even a good candidate. Like, from the get-go, I was like,
Yeah.
you just get those vibes from him. Bit of a clout chaser, if you know. The only reason I say that is because it's like, why are you going about being like, I'm taking this person and this person on a date? Like,
I really don't like that.
You're using your names, like, that's weird.
I don't like that at all.
Like, who does he think he is?
Like, it's so fine to like go around and tell your friends and stuff. I would, but I wouldn't be like,
you're boasting like, I'm taking this person and this person out.
yeah,
And like,
and also you're not.
and did they not say as well, like, by the time you find out, it'll be like,
oh
too
yeah,
late?
like someone had said to him like, watch, you're gonna get caught, and he apparently said like, yeah, but not till afterwards. After what? After what?
Super weird.
Anyway, bye.
See ya. Right, okay, so we've got lots of responses. So obviously this is an ongoing segment, but we've got plenty to go around, but keep sending them in, guys.
Yes, do.
So, hey girls, I'm not sure if this is interesting enough to be used, but I'm going to send it anyway. So I met this girl when I moved back to the UK a few years ago, and she has been my best friend for a good 5-6 years.
Aww.
We did everything together, literally did not spend more than a day apart. Went on trips away together, had week-long sleepovers. I helped her get through a very difficult time. Not saying I'm the best person ever here, just saying like we had each other through everything.
Yeah.
Everything. In capital letters. She even surprised me with concert tickets for my birthday, and I had to plan how I'd get back home from uni. Paid for train tickets, not cheap in the economy.
XOXO.
Yes. And packed everything. I was so excited until it got to the day of the concert, and my other friend, now my closest friend ever, love her so much, messaged me with a screenshot of my bestie selling the tickets on Facebook without saying anything to me first. Also, do people use Facebook still?
I think some people
Maybe
do.
for ticket selling, that's maybe, yeah. Actually, I use it for Facebook Marketplace sometimes. Anyway, so I went on Facebook to have a look, only to find out she'd blocked me, so I couldn't see she was selling them. Then I messaged her to, you know, ask about it, since up till now she was acting like nothing happened. Anyway, she slowly blocked me and everything, removed me from social media, and haven't heard from her since.
What?
Very odd, and it really affected me for a long time, thinking about what I did wrong, why she did what she did. But then now I realise how much of a negative impact she had on my life, and have now made friends with the girl who messaged me in the first place, and know for a fact she'd never do anything like that. P.S. Love the pod. Thank you.
Thank you so much. What the fuck?
That is genuinely a real question mark. Like, why?
Why? And do you know what's so annoying? Sorry. It's so annoying in situations like this when you just can't get closure.
Yeah, you can.
But like, that is something like, and sometimes in life you just have to deal with like, they're never going to give you closure, but you can create your own closure. Like, you can say, I done nothing wrong. I have been a fantastic friend to you throughout the years. Like, this just wasn't meant to be.
That is honestly so strange. And the fact you've just never heard from it again.
Yeah. But it's so strange. Like, friendships as well, ending like that can feel like breakups.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like, I take stuff like that really, really bad as well. But, like, whenever I've been in scenarios like that, I'm just like, do you know what? It's a weeding out process, and they just weren't meant to be in my life.
Yeah.
And you've now made an amazing friend out the back of it, which I tend to find does happen.
Yeah.
With sort of friendship things like that.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to make it bigger, sorry.
Yeah, thank you.
There you go.
Not like extremely juicy, but just crazy for my ex. He was an absolute psycho majority of our relationship anyway. Just a horrible guy all in. Oh, why do we honestly go for these people? I went on a girls' holiday to Napa and had a great time with my friends. He picked me up from the airport and said I could just stay at his because it was closer. And I was like, okay, that's so fine. Got into his bed and I kind of felt something under the pillow. But I was absolutely shattered, so couldn't be arsed. Oh my God, to actually look at what it was. Next morning, I woke up and he was in the toilet, and I looked at it and it was an empty condom wrapper. Full time I'd been away, he'd been messaging me like, that wee guy talk, like, bet you're... Oh, I've had this. All that wee guy talk, like, bet you're talking to all the boys and cheating, etc. Anyway, he came back and I calmly asked him about it, and he said he used it one night to have a posh wank. The image of a guy doing that makes me physically hurl.
No.
He was 21, 22, by the way. Anyway, I broke up with him like 2 weeks later. P.S. I also met you, Megan, in Mosquito one night, and he was sitting there with a face like fizz, and I just shouted right in front of him, "That's my boyfriend and I hate him, and you told me to break up with him." Anyway, God bless girlies. Oh, thank you so much for writing in. Do you know, also that is something we should actually talk about, because projection, that is exactly what they do. Someone who knows that they are out cheating on you, they're up to no good, they will fuck up all your nights out, all your holidays, so that you're going insane to like overcompensate for them. Yeah. Because they know what they got up to when they're out.
100%.
These people are fucking tight.
Fucking tight.
At least yours used a condom.
Yuck.
Honestly, I'm so glad he's in the bin.
Part 2 to the posh wank. Sorry, I forgot to add. He like laughed in my face, asking why I was upset. He also called me a slut to his friends when he was steaming, and I was really suspicious about him speaking to other people the full relationship.
Also, like, do you have any notes to add, Nadine, because you're in a secure relationship where cheating doesn't seem to be a problem?
No, it's definitely not at the forefront of our relationship.
Is that like, you shouldn't feel suspicious?
No, I genuinely can, hand on heart, say there is not 1 ounce of worry. Like, even I go out more than Cam. Cam doesn't really drink. Like, he will randomly, but not that much. But like, I don't have any ever incline that like, I just don't worry about anything.
No.
And for me, going out, like, Cam literally goes to bed at night, falls asleep, and if I'm out, he doesn't care.
No.
And like, when I go out, like, he'll say goodnight or something, but like, he leaves me to it. He just lets me have fun, leaves me to it.
Not blowing up your phone.
No, he just wants me to go out and have a good time. Like, when I'm on holiday, we'll check in with each other, but like, he knows I'm on my girl's holiday and he's quite happy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, we're just, and even like, do you know what's quite funny? Like, when we were in New York, not that year, but the year before, we like went out and stuff, and like, basically it was like in New York it was like a girls' night or something. They have these like, kind of promoter nights, and like, girls get in for free and stuff like that, and like, it's like quite funny because like, why is that a thing? But like, and then you get like free drinks and stuff. And the person that we were with like was living in New York. She, who was our friend at the time, she was like saying like, oh, we can do this and do that, and I feel like maybe an insecure person,
they couldn't handle that.
Like Callum and our other friend had gone home, and we were just going out like just the girls, and like the next morning he was like, what did you just get up to? And like, we told him, and like, I feel like some people might be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they would.
But even like, if we make jokes or whatever, like, Callum just is so...
He's just so secure that he can... One, he knows that's a joke. Like, yous have had this relationship for so many years where, like, you know each other's, like, boundaries, I guess. Like,
and intentions. And, like, it's just... It's genuine. And I've been in a relationship where that person goes out and your mind's wandering, and you're genuinely like, I can't sleep because you have that anxious feeling and you don't know where they are, and you genuinely feel crazy. And do you know how amazing it is to feel just
not like
so
that.
Peaceful?
And do you know what's funny? Both in our experiences, you've had that before, I've had that before, and both of them actually turned out to be cheaters.
Yeah, they did.
So see if you feel like that, they probably are. Sorry, I hate to break
a
it
relationship that's secure shouldn't be that hard. Like,
no,
it should be.
It shouldn't be anxiety inducing.
Anyway, when we were 18, we all went on a trip to Magaluf. We had a large group of girls and boys, and there was a few relationships within the group. At the time, I had a boyfriend in the group, so did my best friend. We were all such a close group. However, when we got home, my boyfriend told me that my friend's boyfriend had got with another girl that was in the group. Remember, we are all best friends. So one of my friends had slept with another one of our friends' boyfriends behind her back. However, I kept it quiet because she was so in love with her boyfriend that if I told her, she wouldn't believe me and I would have made it up. They are now due to get married, and this secret has never came out, and the girl who slept with her boyfriend is a bridesmaid. Oh no. The full friendship group fucked me over, and I'm no longer with the boyfriend that swore me to secrecy. Everything in me wants to anonymously let this one slip, but I think I'll just keep it in the files.
This is Tell Me Lies.
Oh my god, it literally
Isn't
is.
it? Oh my god, that's literally Tell Me Lies.
No, it is Tell Me Lies.
That's
is this the story to Tell Me Lies?
Do you know what it is? See, with stuff like this, it's hard. Like, you wish you didn't know, like, that's, but you do know, and it's just like, the way I would try and see this is like, I wasn't part of that.
Yeah.
So this isn't my place to say.
Yeah, sometimes there's situations where there is no value in that because, as you said, like, no one would believe you, and it's just one of those things. I'm definitely. It's hard because in some situations you would want to, like, do the right thing.
Yeah,
but
your moral compass, like, tells you one thing, but it's just like, is that your place? And also, if you're saying now you're not even part of that group, I think you just, like, turn a blind eye to it.
Yeah, that's just crazy. But thanks for sending in. That is sure as hell.
Oh God,
really good for the stories.
That makes me sick.
So crazy. A bridesmaid.
How?
I feel like, yeah.
Oh God, imagine, like, asking your bridesmaids and they're sitting there knowing they've done that.
Yeah, crazy.
That sucks.
Right.
I found out I was being cheated on by my ex with his ex-girlfriend at the time. They're now together. By seeing his location was at a weird address, he said it was at a friend's house. I looked up the address on the electoral register and found the name listed as a person there, and it was his ex's dad's name. I love that from you. I would never think to do something like that.
That is so smart.
I am not switched on. Oh my God, that is like...
Imagine actually seeing that.
Oh, that is so sickening. There's actually nothing worse than, see, when the penny drops, like, however it is you find out about it, when that penny, that sinking feeling.
Yeah.
Ugh.
When I was 22 years old, I was single and decided to download Tinder.
Cool.
As you do. I was... Right, sorry. I wasn't really looking for anything, more just something casual to scratch an itch, lol. Catch your drift. So I matched with this guy who was from a couple of towns away from me. His profile said he was 27.
Right.
We spoke for a week or so and eventually decided to meet up. Prior to meeting up, I had made it clear I wasn't necessarily looking for anything serious, just a bit of fun, and he seemed to be okay with this. Anyway, we decided that we could go for a drive for the first time meeting up.
Good.
So we went one night, drove about for a wee while talking for roughly about 2 hours when he asked me if I wanted to go back to his. He had his own flat, and I still lived at home with parents. I said yes, and off we went back to his. One thing led to another, and we ended up having sex. Amazing. Nothing mind-blowing, but not awful.
Ideal.
Anyway, later he dropped me off home and we continued texting into the next day. The next day came and we were still regularly texting until he told me that he had something to tell me.
Oh no.
I immediately assumed the worst, that he had a girlfriend or a wife and kids, but no, I was so very wrong.
Oh no.
Oh God, next paragraph. He texted me and said, "I'm really sorry, I just wanted to tell you last night, but I didn't have much of a chance before you pounced on me, but I'm not actually 27. Oh God. My heart dropped and I began to panic, but I tried to play it cool thinking, he can't be that much older or younger than what Tinder said, and I asked how old he actually was. I was proven wrong again. He replied and told me that he was 39 years old.
What's his skincare if he's looking 27? You know what I mean?
And was due to turn 40 in the coming months. I was totally dumbfounded. So fair. Because I did not see that coming whatsoever and only blame the fact that it was dark in the car for me not to realise that the man I'd slept with the night before was closer ages with my dad than he was to my age. I'd like to say that was the last time I've seen him, but I'd be a massive liar. I hate myself for it now.
Don't hate
yourself. But I'm a massive people pleaser and I don't want to hurt his feelings.
Oh, I so get that.
I just can't believe that he tried to pin the blame on me, not giving him time to admit his Despite us having spoken for at least a week prior to meeting up and then on that night driving about for 2 hours before I pounced on him.
Yeah, like,
wow.
How about we just start with not lying about our age?
Why don't we do that? And why don't we also not go for people that are basically 20 years younger than us and then blaming it on them? It sounds like he's got maybe some issues.
Yeah, I think he just doesn't like the fact he's 40.
Yeah. Wow.
I did kiss a 45-year-old.
Okay.
Didn't look 45, this Parisian man.
Ooh.
I liked his glasses. He was... Oh, I was going to say he was dressed like something out of the 70s, but probably because he was, like, born then.
Uh-huh. No. Did not be born in...
Yeah, the 70s.
If make them 50.
No, it wouldn't. 30 years in. Oh, wait, fuck, I thought we were in 2016.
You've been looking at trends too much.
Yeah, I have.
Wow, that is crazy.
Oh, people lying about their age is scary. Also, just why? Just why?
Well, he obviously wanted to get a younger chick.
One of my...
Sorry.
One of my close friends was on the same flight to Tenerife as my ex, texting me, ew, guess who's on my flight? But got papped in 4K, cozied up at Kelowna Beach Club, slept with him that night, and when I asked her if she got with anyone while she was away, she said no.
That is...
Sorry, what the fuck is wrong with people? Like...
What the fuck?
Ew, guess who's on my flight, but then you're fucking rendezvousing?
Well, I hope you guys are definitely not friends anymore.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Honestly, out of all the guys in the world, why do friends... Like, that is so...
There's so many men. There's so many men in the world. Like, we don't need to...
It's the, like, involvement.
Yeah, and it's
like...
just like, what... So, like, look, how long do people have sex for? Like, a couple of minutes or whatever. It's like, maybe 10, 20 minutes. I don't know. It's been a while.
Long years.
But, like, is that really worth fucking a friendship for the rest of your life? That's what I just want everyone to sit and think about.
I know.
Is this moment of fun worth it?
Well, it's like, you know, that saying, a moment on the lips, a lifetime on the hips.
You know, you're going to carry that on that burden on your hips
your
forever.
Do you want to read that one because your one was short?
Yeah, I've kept reading
I'm
the
so
short
thoughtful.
ones.
I'm amazing.
You should remind yourself of that.
Thank you.
I am the best person ever. I met this girl years ago as she worked with one of my friends. We became close and she was one of my best friends. Her 21st was during COVID, so wasn't able to have a party. We just got ours in time. We turned 22 in COVID.
Oh, yeah.
When things opened up again, me and the girl she worked with decided to throw her a surprise party. Amazing. We invited all her friends and her boyfriend. We have never met her boyfriend before, but they had been together for about a year or so. Her lock screen was a picture... I don't know where this is going.
I know.
Her lock screen is a picture of them together. And she'd sent us pictures of them together. She spoke about him all the time and... I genuinely don't know where this is going, but I'm sensing something.
No.
She spoke about him all the time and told us stories about him and their days. When I invited him, he messaged me back. It was really weirded out. said he went on one date with her 3 years ago and they never spoke or seen each other again. She had made the whole thing up and edited photos of them together. There were a few lies that I had noticed, but not major ones. We had to party, but after that I stopped talking to her. Imagine you message him like, hey, like, we're going to a surprise party for your girlfriend, like, are you coming? And he's like, what? Huh?
Why
Remember,
though?
I had a sort of similar situation to that.
No.
You know, with one of my exes and a girl we went to school with, like, had said that she was seeing him. So when my ex messaged me, I said to her, like, oh, he's tried to message me, but obviously I won't fucking entertain it. Like, what a weirdo.
Yes.
And then, long story cut short, this went on for like a few days and he was like, kept messaging me and I did fancy him, but obviously I would never ever go there if my friends literally seen him.
No,
and,
wait, I'm so lost. I don't know who
you know,
right.
and then eventually the girl was like, by the way, I actually wasn't seeing him, like, I just really liked him. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, that was a super weird.
Yeah.
She was a bit of a crazy cat, if you will. Okay.
All right.
Woo, next one. I moved to a different city in I moved to a different city in 2021. Met
City
a man.
girl. Rack city girl.
That city bitch.
Oh.
Rack city
You
bitch.
Anyway,
let me read my story. Met a man on Tinder and he started from the start. Treated me better than anybody ever has. Around 2 months go by. I start noticing him acting strange. He was speaking to my neighbour who was a woman. And when I asked him how they knew each other, he instantly shut down the conversation and told me I was crazy for asking that.
Gaslight.
Another time we were having a movie night and a girl was continually calling him and he said it's strange because they hadn't spoken for years.
That would be strange.
Strange if you're a liar. Mm-hmm. Lastly, he had so many girls commenting on every Instagram post, but again, I believed him when he told me they were all just friends. He would bring me flowers multiple times a week and totally love bombed me until one day I got a message from a girl from a different city asking if I knew the boy I had been seeing, as she had seen a photo of me in his t-shirt with his business logo on it. Wow.
Not the free promo.
She called me and it turns out he had been seeing us both for months, meeting us both, staying at both our houses and even sending us the same messages and photos, etc. We called him out for it and it got turned on us. We were the bad ones for finding out, of course. At least I got a new friendship out of the bad situation. Well, that is every silver lining from a grey cloud.
Do you know what? That's the one thing I have noticed when I found myself in these sort of situations. Like, the girls are always so nice.
Yeah.
And, like...
Unless they're a man-eater. But you've not had that experience.
No. Like, the girl who enlightened me on some foul play was honestly lovely. And, like, actually she messaged me, like, a couple of months ago or something. And she was, like so random. And she was like, but you're, like, actually glowing. Like, it's so nice to see, like, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, actually, bless you. Like, and also thank you.
That is... Yeah. And she was being made to... look like...
Yeah, I mean, she'll be doing courting.
Oh, fuck me. Well, actually, the girl, you know, that was the... So you've got the cheater and the cheatee,
Yeah.
I guess. She didn't inform me. She actually knew me and me that I was in a relationship with him. And she didn't give a damn.
No.
That's all we'll say on that. Quite the local girl.
Yeah, very close to home, if you will.
Yup. Anyway.
My boyfriend, can you zoom in a wee bit for me, honey? Oh.
Oh, God.
My boyfriend was being so weird about his phone all of a sudden. He finally left it. I went onto his Insta and found messages with several different girls. I confronted him 30 seconds later and he sat on my bed in front of me whilst I sobbed, deleting the messages. He turned his phone round and said, "What do you mean there's nothing there? We woke up to slash tires."
He woke
He woke up to slash tires.
Good for you.
Oh, do you know what? That actually reminds me of a story with one of my exes. The ex. So when there was like multiple different things that went on that just weren't right? And then I said to him at one point, I was like, "Can you actually show me your messages? Like, I want to see your messages." And he was like, "Yeah, if you want." So opens up Instagram, goes on his phone, scrolling down. And like at this point we've only been going out like a wee while, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he scrolls all the way back to like months and months and months ago and there's not a single girl there. And I was like, "So you only messaged guys?" And he was like, yeah. And I was like, you've not messaged a girl? I said, "That's funny because I know you've literally fucking slept with people. So how do you communicate with them? How do you get them over?"
Yeah, because even before you went out.
Yeah. And like also I knew that like he was messaging someone whilst we were going out. So I was like, "Where did all those messages?" And he was like, I was like, "Did you delete your messages from like every single girl?" And he was like, "Yeah, I just thought that's like the respectful thing to do when you're in a relationship." I said, "No, the respectful thing to do in your relationship is you don't send the messages. You don't delete them, silly. You just don't send
He's got it all wrong.
Silly Billy." Oh, what is wrong with these guys?
Anyway. I feel like this sort of segment really gets you riled up.
Yeah.
I was seeing a guy roughly...
Well, yeah.
I was seeing a guy roughly for about 2 to 3 months. Everything was going fine until he went out to the football one day and I was out with my friends. He had been a constant back and forth texter and this day it just completely stopped. And I mean, sorry, I don't know what's going on with me. And I mean, radio silent for a good 13 hours. When he finally got back in touch, he called it complete quits. Odd, I know. So detective mode was on. Call me crazy, but I went through every single one of his Instagram followers and kept digging, stumbled across one girl and went on for the usual snoop. All her recent photos he had been liking. I went through her Insta highlights. Lo and behold, I was met with different stories of her out for dinner and lunch dates with a boy. Face was never shown, only hands and clothes that you could see. I knew it was him, but to confirm it, the silly prick forgot to turn his location off the day he was ghosting me. So I knew what area he was in and had screenshots to look back on. On his location, he was near a high school. Ooh. So I was able to confirm it by going on this girl's Facebook and she still had the high school she attended on her info bit. And yes, it was the same high school and that he was in the area of that day he was ghosting me. Confronted him with my facts and screenshots. He called me a psycho, but however, did confirm he was not at the football that day and had actually been at hers after being in my bed that night, the night before. And he had us both on the go at the same time. Anyway, blocked him, told her, and now he's single with a receding hairline. I'll always get the last laugh. I love that.
That's just so clever though. Like I would not... That I've never been good at snooping.
Yeah, but I feel like you've not really had to snoop for someone. And I feel like you would go to the ends of hell if that was happening to me.
Oh yeah, so would, yeah.
Like, detective mode, I think, doesn't ignite until it has to happen.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah, maybe some people are, like, nosy and, like, would do that anyway, but I think, like, I've never went full detective mode. Like, I've never really had to do that, but when I had to, I sat and I was like, right.
It's so clever. Honestly, thank God for social media and the stuff you can find out.
No, I know.
How crazy is that?
Literally. Next.
Was it not going back the way?
No, because I already did that one. And then
oh, right, okay. Oh, hi, girls. Love the pod, by the way.
Thank you.
Thanks, babes. This one is brutal, so get comfy.
Right.
Alrighty.
Let's get comfy.
So when I was with my ex-boyfriend, there was a night I was out with my friends and he was out with his too. We agreed to get the last train home together and go to the club where we stayed.
Oh.
I was texting and phoning him, but no reply. So I got the train home to the club and he was nowhere to be seen. I got there and all his friends were there. Question mark, question mark. I asked them where he was and they didn't know. Half an hour before the club finished, he shows up, absolutely out his face and can barely talk. I asked where he had been and he told me that he was drunk and was sick everywhere, so went home for a bit. And then he came back out. I was really drunk too, so kind of ignored it even though it wasn't sitting right with me, and we went home together. Had drunk sex and that was that. Fast forward 3 years later, oh honey, it still played on my mind all the time. I wanted to play detective so bad, but I just didn't know how to. Oh. I kept asking him if anything happened that night, but he swore down on his family's life. Oh, don't take that for anything. And told me the story was true. So I finally come up with a plan. We would often sit with a takeaway and have a couple of drinks. So one night I decided to not pour any mixers in my drink and pretend I was drunk. Right, so she's just put in the juice. Yeah. I waited till he was drunk and passed out. Took his phone and locked myself in a bathroom. I sat for 5 hours. I sat for 5 hours scrolling back through him and his pals group chat till I found that night and seen he put in the chat, "I've just shagged a MILF off the train home." Turns out he met an older woman on the train, which was the train before the one I got. Told her she could phone a taxi from his flat, which was our flat, by the way, and they ended up having sex, lol.
I also read that the whole time I was phoning him, she said to him, "Don't worry about her phoning you. How do you think I feel? I have 3 kids and a husband at home." So yeah, if you want to play detective, sometimes you need to do it for 5 hours. We broke up after that and now I'm in a very happy relationship, in case you were wondering.
I'm really glad to hear that. Ew.
What the fuck?
I have 3 kids and a husband at home. You must be so proud. Hey. Sorry, so much to unpack. This guy has met a random woman on the train, and what kind of conversation are they having that they're just going to go and have sex randomly? They've only known each other. How long's the train journey? I know, and also, why did he get on the earlier train without you? Like, you're supposed to be getting the train together.
Yeah, and why was he without his friends? And like, then also, is that woman? Like, is she just sitting on the train waiting for people?
I know, she's just sitting on the train hoping to have sex with someone.
God, that is...
Ew, that's so sad and horrible and disgusting, but thank God you're not with him.
Yeah. Detective story. About a year and a half ago, I got a DM on Instagram about selling feet pictures. So just as standard, obviously thought nothing of it and just ignored it. But this guy was persistent, so I decided, why not? Easy money. And it's just this random man who won't know me. So I'm doing my thing and waiting on my first payment being sent via bank transfer. Then all of a sudden, it comes through. I recognised the name immediately. It is quite a common name, but the surname is spelled unusually and it had the initial of his middle name in it. So I did some detective work. He has a highlight on his Instagram where he posts all his betting tips. Ick, yes. But it has the emoji. It's like a cash, £20 note emoji. And whenever this footman would DM me, he would also use this emoji. So I did a poll with my friends to see what emoji they would use for money. And the outcome was the dollar sign. Still could be a weird coincidence. This man is also very good friends with my big cousin who is late 30s and I'm early 20s. So Christmas Day dinner, I built up the courage to talk to him about this. We came up with the idea to check to see if he had sent him any money. He had. And the bank statements matched. He still DMs me to this day and defo doesn't know I know who he is and that I've outed him to my cousin. He lives in a small village, so no, I'm dreading bumping into him for the first time. But I don't know what's worse, me getting my feet out for a quick buck or that he's running a full undercover Insta page dedicated to toes.
Do you know what?
I don't think there's anything wrong with you. Look, see if you can make a quick buck by sending someone a picture of your feet.
If I found myself in a scenario of like I need some money and someone's offering it, maybe I would take them up on it. I don't know. I certainly don't judge.
We actually had a friend.
Yeah.
She's not that close with us, so she wouldn't listen to this. No, she wouldn't even listen to this podcast a bit. But
she's like that.
But she was getting these messages from this guy, like a complete random, and she'd uploaded like shoes on Vinted, and basically like he wanted to buy them, but because she'd worn them.
Yes, he wasn't planning on wearing them himself.
No, and like he wanted her to write him a note and like kiss it with lipstick on, and he was going to send her money. She actually didn't go through with it, I don't think.
I'm actually kind of glad she didn't, because
the
only thing I think, like, this seems like it's fine, like there's been nothing's came of that, but
yeah.
I sometimes think, what do these guys want from you?
Well, they find that arousing.
Yeah, I know, but then I'm like, do they think then you owe them something? Are you trapped?
Yeah,
and then I think
yeah.
when you start entertaining these people, like there was this guy on Vintage who kept trying to like, he was like, please let me buy like all your clothes, and I was like, no, like, I know you don't want to wear them, and like he was really like started commenting on all my Instagram stuff, and like he was really creeping me out. I had to block him.
I'm just trying to find a.
Oh.
Will we do one more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. We're going to end on this one, and it's titled The Invisible Viagra. My ex done a month in Ibiza in the summer, which should have made me run to begin with. Anyways, I was over in Ibiza for a girl's holiday, but stayed an extra day to spend some time with him. During this day, we done fun things like jet skis and dinner, which was fine, but my gut feeling was completely off, the same way it had been the full month of him being away. Fast forward to after dinner and we're back at his apartment. I go to the toilet to brush my teeth, and the voice inside my head tells me to go through his wash bag. I check the bag and find a small unopened sachet with the words Camagra all over it. I look it up, and to my disgust, it's a liquid Viagra. I confront him, and he says it's been in there for ages. I've cleaned out this wash bag 1,000 times and I've never seen this. I tell him when he drops me at the airport that we're over. He calls me crazy and rolls over and goes to sleep. Then when I go into the toilet to further investigate the wash bag, I find 4 used sachets.
Oh, no.
A woman's intuition is never wrong. Don't ignore your gut, ladies.
Why does he need Viagra?
Yeah, like what is, maybe he's having sex that much, it needs like a bit of assistance.
No, he's in Ibiza.
Oh,
maybe
the old narcotics.
Maybe he's having some trouble due to
the old narcotics are keeping the wee man down. Oh, that makes
so
sense.
he's compensating with some more narcotics.
God, that can't be good.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Also, see when they take that, does it just sound like rise up? Ready? Activated.
Oh, good for you for like not putting up with any of that and just being like, I'm gone.
I'm out of here. You and your Camagra. Honestly, the intention is never wrong though.
No.
It's never wrong.
No. God. Anyway, that is us done quite a few wee responses there.
Thank you so much as always for writing in.
I know.
And like we said, this is a monthly segment.
Yes, once a month we will read out all your
crazy and wonderful stories.
So keep them coming, guys. We love to hear them. I mean, I'm not happy that they happened, but I guess
seeing as how they have happened, we may as well laugh.
Yeah, we may as well laugh at them and all come together to kind of just maybe we're all getting wiser.
Yeah. I definitely feel like I've got wiser.
Yeah. I think always trust your gut and intuition.
Yes, for sure.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we have a lovely weekend planned, so we're going to go and enjoy that.
Yes, and make sure you're following us.
Yes.
Make sure to subscribe.
Yeah, you can rate us on Spotify if you want. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
What do we say about our new vlog?
Yeah, we actually also are vlogging this weekend.
We're vlogging this weekend, and we're gonna post it on YouTube. So we're gonna see if you guys like it. We're gonna put out a wee feeler. We have a nice action-packed, wholesome weekend. So we just thought, why not give you something else?
Mon ways.
Yeah. So yeah, we don't know when that'll be out, but we'll keep you posted.
Yeah, I feel like we should try and keep it like fast.
Yeah. I just meant like specific day.
Don't fucking think about it. Right, we love you.
Love you guys. Bye.